Well, hello. We're jumping pretty much straight into it today. Although, I'm still ill, so it's not that great. I might only stream for a couple of hours. Like 2 hours. I might stream for longer. It depends on how long I can be up here and concentrate and not want to fall asleep. Although I already want to fall asleep, so. But anyway, like old times is the task we're on. So, we'll do that, go in-game. We are following good old Senor Capon. Where is my pebbles? Another random horse just standing there. Do a slow follow of Hans, see what he has to say for himself. We haven't really talked to him for a long time.
Ah, can you smell that? Freedom! Still, God moves in mysterious ways, don't you think? It seems like only yesterday you were my servant on my first hunt. And now, we've been through a lot together, my friend.
Oh, right. We were nearly killed at the pond. We got into a fight at a wedding. A tower collapsed on us.
But we've also met some good people and fought for a good cause, don't forget.
Yeah. When we tell our story back at home.
The girls will be throwing themselves at us.
I'm surprised you haven't got bored of it yet. Chasing after girls like a gander after a loose goose.
Oh, is that some kind of peasant saying?
Oh, you don't like it? Bit earthy for your high-born taste, is it?
It's demeaning to all my my sweethearts.
Oh, sorry about that. But I hope you won't be so busy with wenches you forget your old mates.
No chance of that. The world's full of pretty wenches. But a good friend. Once you find one, you have to hold on to him. You remember what I told you before the Cumans caught me, don't you?
Something about minions, wasn't it? It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
That's right. And I'd say you're a lot more than just my minion these days. But that's enough chat. It's still a fair way to the camp. How about we go a bit faster?
Let's go.
Yes, please. My God, how far is this camp away? Oh, there are poachers in here somewhere. It doesn't say there's any, like hunting spots in here, so... Oh.
Wait, can you hear that? There are people in the camp.
Well, this is going to be a good start, isn't it?
Bloody hell. Soldiers. Sigismund's men, judging by their colours. Shit, there's a dead body. Over there, by the tree. A local hunter, probably. He must have stumbled across them. Those bastards will pay for this.
Let's get them. No mercy.
The king went to slash. Shit! That last one mustn't get away!
Bad luck. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker. Got him. Ned! You shit. Take that! Yokel!
Come on.
You're no match for us, fucker.
Shit. Oh, I did get him.
Stick your eyes out. Now you'll die!
Didn't see that guy get behind us. Yeah. I hit at least 3 of them. Hit him twice. That was the one that managed to get me.
And that's that. I didn't expect it to be so easy.
Oh, I did. After all we've been through, a couple of common soldiers can't give us any trouble.
All right, all right.
And what about the dead man on the tree?
We should bury him. It's not sacred ground, but we can't drag him with us. And we can't leave him to the wolves either.
What now? Make camp and go hunting?
I don't know. I seem to have lost my mood for it. But we promised to bring some meat, didn't we?
Oh, these fellas were just skinning a doe.
All right, we'll go together.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right, you take care of the doe. I'll start digging a grave.
Oh, wow. Hans was going to start digging a grave rather than skinning a doe. There's a trough around here somewhere, isn't there? Well, where the hell is Hans going?
What happened when von Bergov hauled you off after the Nabokov?
It was a dreadful journey. Jesus, don't even remind me. It was a bit better in Malashov. Apart from being...
Did anything happen along the way?
No, but it took ages to get to Malashov. 4 or 5 days in that god-awful cart. I was travelling with von Owlet's minions. They hauled me in one of the wagons. They treated my wounds a bit, but I was still in a really bad way. After that battle and all.
What did they do with you?
Nothing much. They took care of my wounds, but they treated me decently, as befits a noble. Von Bergov came asking questions a couple of times, but that was about it. Only I almost went mad from being cramped in that damned room.
Well, the main...
Indeed.
Meh. Alright. There's no other quests around here, is there? Nothing for me to pick up. Okay. I think I'll fast travel to Miskowitz and then... Right.
Over here, friend. Come and talk to me.
Messenger of the Guild.
What is it you want?
You must be Henry.
Yes, I am.
Maybe.
I've got a message from Master Chenyak for you. Go and see him in the Ole as soon as you can.
What does he want?
Well, I don't know.
Side quest time. Because that's distracted me from the main quest already. I've only been going 11 minutes with one side quest. Right. Hole in the wall, here we come. Sorry. Had to sneeze, don't know whether it's going to be pulled out by the video broadcast or not. I want to buy some more arrows.
God be with you. What?
I'd like to learn.
What is this?
Well,
Huh.
Fine.
Might as well. Gonna sneeze again in a minute. Maybe.
Greetings. What do you need?
show me your way.
I will have all of those, please. I'll try and sell you the hunting arrows. That'll do there.
Let's talk about the.
Well,
And it looked like.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
Alright, Chenyak, what you got for me?
My
Oh, sorry, just trying to have a drink.
I'm here. I'm sure you have another job for me.
I do, but not just any job. Dies Irae is upon us. We'll finally hit Sigismund where it hurts the most. We'll cut off the flow of silver into his purse.
It sounds like you want to shut down his mines.
Aye, that's exactly what I'm planning to do. Well, what we're planning. And you'll be the most important figure on the board.
What do you mean?
As you already found out, the flow of silver is the reason why Sigismund laid siege to the city. If we take that reason away from him, he'll have no choice but to leave.
If you put it
Yeah.
simply like that, I reckon you're right.
Can I count on you?
How do you want to do it?
With the combination of modern science and some good old hellfire.
Could you be a little less cryptic?
We're going to blow the place sky high.
Oh god, he's gonna try and,
Are you
yeah,
afraid of the
blow
gallows?
everything up.
What's one human life compared to the importance of saving the entire kingdom? Someone would have to rat us out. And I don't think any one of us would do such a thing.
Why me of all people?
You're reliable, Henry. You've proven yourself. Besides, I've heard you've been down in a mine already. It won't be anything.
I still don't exactly know what it is you want me to do.
Do you know what black powder is?
Just a bit.
I've had the pleasure. A lot of smell, smoke and noise.
One barrel should be more than enough for our purposes.
A whole barrel?
We need to collapse the adits and to be sure it'll work. Your job will be to...
You can count on...
I know exactly where. Ask the gun forger, Eldris. He's one of the Kuttenberg councillors, and one of Sigismund's men. If there's anyone that knows where to get black powder, it'd be him. Wouldn't it be the irony of fate that the one behind Sigismund's fall will be one of his allies?
Getting the information out of him won't be easy. But we'll see.
I'm sure you'll figure it out. And remember, I don't want to see any needless violence and bloodshed. We're trying to overthrow a tyrant, but not stain ourselves with mortal sin.
He's a bit of an odd one, this guy.
Don't worry. I'm no butcher.
As soon as you have the barrel, head straight to the mine. Goliath and Hogg will be waiting for you at the camp near the entrance. Oh, and before I forget, here's a few groschen. Hopefully they'll make your search a bit easier. Farewell, my friend.
Christ, so much to do.
Right.
Going to bake bread today?
Gunsmith. I am not telling Knuckles about it, because Knuckles is a weird one. I suppose we'll go in his front door. That would make more sense. He doesn't have a front door.
Was wünschst du?
I'm interested in bronze casting. I'm originally a blacksmith, after my father.
Warum nicht? And you have never seen a foundry, lad?
Well, they cast a church bell in the Sasau monastery once. But what's that compared to your gunpowder bombard?
And yet it is nämlich the same concept. But it's a new era. Mein Vater cast bells for angelic choirs, and I cast guns for hellish blasts.
Fair enough.
I'd like to learn.
What is this about?
I hear you're good at...
All right, then.
Yeah, we'll learn some alchemy from this guy. It's the only skill I've really got to keep going.
If I understand correctly, you mainly make bells?
Ja, genau. Are you in the market for one? Or why do you ask?
I'd be more interested in a gun.
Ich verstehe. There's a lot of talk about hot pieces right now, eh? But I have to warn you, they do not. Andererseits, with a gun from me, you can be sure it will not go off in deinem Gesicht.
Greetings, Eldris. Sure you remember me?
Ah, you're the waiter from the court. Was würden Sie brauchen?
A barrel of black powder.
My. Might I know wofür you need it?
I'm here on
We'll
behalf
try
of
it.
the great King Sigismund of Luxembourg himself.
Good. Do you have a letter of assignment?
Of course I do. Stop wasting my time. You wouldn't want to keep Sigismund...
Nicht das. No. I would... Unfortunately, I don't have any black powder at the moment. I was robbed recently.
Robbed?
Can you believe it?
Jesus.
Scheissdreck.
Isn't there anyone else who makes black powder?
Definitely not here in the city. Es gäbe dann einen Weg, but you cannot tell anyone I told you.
Go on then. My lips are sealed.
My business rival, Whisker of Colin, also supplies black powder to the camp.
How does a man get robbed of
Glitschige
fucking
Schlange.
black powder?
But that is of no importance to you. More importantly, Whisker drives his wagon north from Colin through Bohonowitz towards the military encampment with a powder in tow. If he were to lose it, he would be in großen Schwierigkeiten.
And I'd have my powder.
Exactly. But like I said, you didn't hear it from me.
You can count on me. Thanks for the help.
Tschüss, mein Freund.
Right. Oh, God. Right the way up here. There's a long way to travel. Hopefully we don't get stopped. Or if we do, hopefully it's in a town. Or a little village.
Kiss your ass goodbye.
There was a third. You shit. Oh. It's hardly worth it. 4.4 groschen. 7 odd groschen. A light armed man. Who are you?
I'd like to learn something.
What is this about?
I want to
I
learn
hear you're
both.
good in the saddle. I'd like to learn something.
Fine, but it'll...
You better still be here when I'm gone. Or don't disappear.
I'd like to learn.
What are you in?
Show me if.
All right then.
That'll do. It's quite nice. Oh. And he's off.
Snooping around here.
Alright. I was hoping for somewhere to sleep. Is there anywhere close? No, that's fantastic. Maybe we can just climb this ladder. And there'll be a little bed up here somewhere. Well. Oh, come on. Thank God for that. One bed. Hopefully no one will find me in here. Right. Where the hell is this wagon gonna be? We start on the main road. Right, and then we head... We just follow it up to this crossroads, we can explore all these, explore down there. Maybe there's two little roads there, but looks like they might have got stuck in the mud a little bit. Is going to be friendly or unfriendly?
So you're in a bit of a pickle, eh?
These damned horses, they got spooked in the forest, and this is how it ended up.
You wouldn't happen to be a certain Whisker.
What? Why?
That doesn't matter. What I'm interested in is your...
My God. How did you know about that? Speak up or I'll call for it.
They heard you were having trouble back at camp. So they sent me here to get that barrel before everyone in the region hears about it.
Huh. I had no idea they had such good spot. All right then, here's the key. Take one of the barrels. Apologize for me back at the camp.
Maybe if we pop up with some branches, we could make it work. Wouldn't it be easier to try and get another horse?
Maybe.
I told you we shouldn't have gone this way.
What? Oh, there's a... Didn't realise there was a chest here. My frame rate's gone to crap, hasn't it? Beautiful. Off the ground. Maybe not quite yet. God damn it. Not quite, dude. Not quite. You got very close, though. Oh dear, a couple of dead villagers. And a noble. Didn't have much on him though. Right. Let's do the cross country. Can't be bothered to travel to Grund and then to run down. I might as well just run over cross country it. How are we doing anyway? Speech still needs a few more levels. Drinking and horsemanship. I mean, may as well drink what we can when we can. Ooh, hello.
Kurva! We're under attack! Jesus Christ!
Just the one of you, though. I did put one right in your head, though. Meh. Come on. Miners are only just through here.
What's that you got?
What's that little box? Oh, it's a trap. Yeah, weird. Oh. The miners are a little bit further than I thought they were. Right, we can see them now. Come on. Oh, I'm. Why is there like a hidden? Hidden chest with like good quality beggars and miners stuff. It's a bit weird. Are you going to be underground or are you going to be in this little hut up here?
So, you have a weapon. Big deal.
Goliath, stop being a tit.
That's right. We've got to lure them out of the mine.
What do you think about our job in the mine?
I've never been more excited, my friend. It'll be a bang, the likes of which the world has never seen. And finally something that'll hit that ginger fucker right where it hurts.
Don't you think it's too dangerous?
What isn't dangerous these days? Don't worry. We can handle it.
I'm here. I've got to say, that barrel sure gets heavy.
Great work. We're all ready and waiting for you.
I came as fast as I could. Getting your hands on something like this isn't easy. They guard it closer than...
But you did it. Now we just...
What's the plan?
As soon as darkness falls, I'll send out some fellas to cause a commotion on the other side of the mine. Then we'll carry the barrel inside and bang!
What do you mean by commotion?
We need to lure away the workers and guards. The fellas on the other side will start a fire.
I've got a feeling that carrying the barrel...
Exactly. Chenyek said you've come across it before. So you know what? But don't worry. We'll mark the exact spot for you. But I'll tell you about that later.
I'll wait until the
Right.
Make yourself...
Fucking hell. Whole day gone.
It's time. While we were waiting, Hog went to, if I'm not mistaken, he did it. The others are stirring up a panic in the meantime. The miners have already gone to put out the fire with the guards, so we'll...
Great.
You're in charge of the best part. You'll carry the barrel into the mine shaft. There should be a red rag hanging from one of the beams.
Christ, how the hell am I supposed to...
Head straight, then right at the wheelbarrow. You'll manage. Then you'll light the barrel and run...
All right.
Just don't
Yeah.
I'll come with... With me! Move it! They won't be putting out the fire forever.
Right at the wheelbarrow then. Where? Goliath, where are you? You literally just going to stand there and wait for me?
Time for chit-chat.
Jesus.
Where now?
Right at the wheelbarrow. Well, there is no wheelbarrow. Oh, there's a wheelbarrow. This would be... Well, that would be right, but... Oh god, I've got to find my way out of here.
I've definitely been this way already. Wasn't I supposed to go a different way? Wasn't I supposed to go a different way? Delle. I hope I'm not lost.
Where?
There's the beam with the rag on it. That must be where I should put the barrel.
Where? Where the fuck is this beam? Can someone tell me? Oh, here.
Now to get out of here. Quick.
Yep. Yep, we're going quick. Oh, Jesus, has my torch just run out? That is goddamn typical. Oh, and you're going to tell me now I haven't got another one. Shit. I'm fucked.
I should get a move on.
Have I got a potion of Nighthawk, whatever it's called? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. If I get out of here, I will be shocked.
It'll blow any moment now. Doppledelle. I'm running out of time.
Fuck me. No! That actually made me jump. I was right near the fucking door as well. Oh, I guess it was supposed to go like that.
Like hell. I'm alright otherwise, I think.
You were real fucking lucky to make it out in time. I'd say you cut it damn close. Good thing I was there and dragged you back to camp.
You owe me an ale. Each and every one of you.
You've got it. Just as soon as we get back to the hole. Now what's all this?
In the name of His Majesty King Wenceslas, you're all under arrest for crimes against the crown.
You say Wenceslas, but mean Sigismund, you dirty rat. Ain't it too late? It's all over.
We got held up by the fire. It's a miracle nobody lost their life. But as I can see, there were much worse. Now hand over your weapons and surrender.
Are you fucking shitting me? Surrender? Never!
This is your last chance. Surrender or die.
I'm a loyal servant of the king. I've been playing along all this time.
What the fuck?
So you're the agent inside the guild?
Aye.
You traitor!
Get them!
I'll kill you!
Fucking run. Oh shit.
To you. We dealt with them.
Thanks for your bravery, lad. If there were more people like you, fuckers...
I didn't do it for free.
All right, you deserve a reward for your services. Here,
Yes.
take these groschen for your troubles.
Yes. I'm
You're
not
interested?
not the rat
I'm
in the
sure
guild.
we could find a place for you in the town.
I can't.
That's a shame. Best of luck to you.
I'm guessing I just burnt my bridge with the guild. Probably. I wish it would tell you what these quests were. Because I'm pretty sure that's a fighting quest. Anyway, we need to go down to Miskowitz now and sleep.
Hey, you! What are you standing around for? We need all the help we...
But I...
For fuck's sake! No, come on!
What? Shit. Dragged into clearing up the fire. Yes. Oh no, what a shame. The mine's blown up and the fire destroyed a load of crap.
Are you afraid of water or what?
No, of course not. I was just on my way to the baths.
Where the...
What do you want here, kidder? You don't belong.
Actually, what damage did I do? Oh, the entrance to the mine was here.
What? Hey, you!
Oh. Not allowed in there. Don't actually know what damage I did, but must have done something with that barrel. Hopefully there's a bathhouse here, so... Ah!
My stomach! Almost food poisoning!
Oh, what a shame. He did have walnuts on him. For some reason, I like collecting walnuts. Right, at least I can... wash myself, launder all my clothes.
Sorry. I'll go and wash myself.
Careful!
That sorted that problem out. Now... shame I can't fast travel directly into the camp anymore. Well, no, there wasn't a fast travel directly to the... I am forgetting. Right. Is it the bathhouses? Yeah.
What break here?
I'm telling you, ain't I? Your men smashed all my pictures. And on top of that, they drank nearly a whole barrel of wine. And poor Dorota had to flee to the woods from your savages. She's lucky she got away with her honor intact.
I see. We pay everything. And punish very hard. Who was there?
How am I supposed to know their names? 5 of them there was. All in your uniforms.
Quiet now. I only asking.
Like them drunks will tell you anything if you threaten them with a whipping.
They tell me.
I'm at your service, sir.
Okay. Ah, there you are.
There you are.
Henry? What are you doing here?
Zizka sent me. Is there somewhere we can talk? In private, I mean.
Oh, by Christ. Oh, you've come up with another plan, haven't you? All right. But you better come this evening. We're too easily seen right now.
Oh, for God's sake. So now we've got to wait for Catherine in the evenings, or just...
God, why?
I'm here.
So I see. Haven't you got anything?
No.
Torture.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Can I not have a bath? I want to have a bath. Right, we'll wait a little while and see if we can then have a bath and waste a bit more time.
You silly doggy.
Right.
How can I help you, sir? Certainly.
I'd like to get
We'll
to
do
know
that
one of your
because that
pretty
wastes the most
pathmates.
time.
Don't worry.
And it
Once
makes
my girls
Henry
get their
happy.
hands on you, you'll forget all your sorrows. At least for a little while.
I can't wait.
Excellent. Pay up and we can get started.
I'll gladly pay you.
Wonderful. You'll see. You'll be happy to come back here.
Right, so it's
I always
Oh,
get
God.
hungry after a fuck like that. I'll
Fair
go and
enough.
find something to eat.
I am quite surprised that this game does not have like a streamer mode, so that people are a little bit more covered up after something like that. Well, what can you do? How is my horse in here? I didn't think you could ride your horse in.
I'm at your service, sir.
Right. Let's wait around for a couple more hours.
You silly doggy.
Right, Catherine. Late enough yet?
I'm here.
So I see. Haven't
Well,
you got...
Yes, I thought it was fucking late enough already. Just moving around these seats, Catherine.
I'm here.
So haven't you got any...
Fuck's sake. 7 o'clock? Is that late enough?
I'm here.
So I see. Haven't you got...
8 o'clock? Don't walk away
Here.
from me.
So I see. Haven't you got...
Right, one more. 9 o'clock. Is that what it's actually classed as evenings?
I'm here.
Come,
Where's that?
stop asking...
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone sees us here, they'll think you're just another customer. And relax a bit. You're as stiff as if you were waiting to be branded.
Already have been.
All right. But you could have warned me.
Come now, Henry. Don't say you've never had your back scrubbed by a woman.
I have, yeah, but it's just different with you. It feels a bit weird. After all we've been through together.
Oh, come now. You don't have to be bashful in front of me. Even about what I think I see in that tub.
Well, the water is pretty cold.
Of course it is. So, tell me quickly what you're doing here before you shrivel up entirely in the water. You say Zizka sent you.
That's right. It's about von Bergov's cannon and the Praggers who have it. I hear they're going to move it to Sedlets.
Aye, they have it. What of it?
We want to steal it on the way.
Have you all gone mad?
Yes.
Do you know how dangerous that is?
Totally
I know.
bloody bonkers.
That's why Zizka sent me here. I'm supposed to infiltrate the Praggers and make sure everything goes smoothly.
So what do you need me for?
Information. When are the Praggers going to take the cannon to Sedlets?
That's what you're supposed to find out, isn't it? But it looks like they got held up for some reason. Sometimes I hear them complaining they should have been long gone by now.
Where is the cannon now?
In the upper part of the camp where all the local captains have their tents. They've put up a palisade around the entire hilltop. And the guard at the gate doesn't let just anyone in. And what's more, they say the whole camp's gunpowder store is there.
And you think it's in the storehouse there?
That's the only place it can be. I haven't seen it anywhere down here, but they won't let me into the upper part.
Do you know anything about the cannon?
Not much. I've heard they call it the Finger of God, and it costs a fortune, but that's all.
Who's in charge here?
That's a pretty complicated question. But in a nutshell, there are 3 main captains here. They run the whole camp. Sigismund is holed up in Sedlets with his toadies and doesn't take much of an interest in what's going on here. The Cumans are under the command of a fellow called Chertan. Then there is Grozaf, who runs the camp. And then there are the Praggers, led by Dietrich Katz.
What is this Chertan like?
He's the commander of all the Cumans who marched into Bohemia. Sigismund officially gives the orders, of course, but it's Chertan they listen to. I've met him a couple of times. He's a tough fella, but his soldiers are loyal to him.
Okay.
Who's this Grosov?
He's in charge of everything here. He's a nobleman, but don't expect him to act like one. They say he ran up debts and fell out with half the royal court. So Sigismund holed him away here instead of taking him to Sedlets. Watch out for him. You know how it is. The worse off a man is, the pushier he gets.
This Katz. Who is he?
He's in charge of the Prague Artillery Regiment. You should know him, in fact. It was him and his men who attacked Nabakov that time.
That Horison who nearly killed us all.
Calm down. You'll get your revenge soon enough.
Do you have any
Okay.
idea how I could infiltrate the Praggers?
The best thing would be to join up. There are never enough men. But it won't be as easy as it might seem. They won't let you go up and see cats just like that. But down by the shooting range, you'll find a fella they call Crow. He's a corporal in the Prague. He's Katz's right-hand man.
All right.
But what if he turns me down?
Then I suppose you'll have to keep bothering him until he changes his mind. What else?
And once I've...
Find out when they're supposed to go to Sedlets. And once you've got it sorted out with them and you're going to all ride out with the cannon, I'll go straight to the Devil's Den and we'll get to work.
Well, it all
Let's
sounds
try.
pretty dangerous. If I say the wrong thing or someone recognises me, the game will be up. I could do with a kiss for luck.
If you don't mess up, you'll have 1,000 kisses. But work? Is there anything else?
Do you know anything else about the Praggers that might come in handy?
Not really. They're artillerymen, as I said. And their pay is a lot better than the others, so they aren't too popular around here. That's all I know. They drink, play dice, and go to the baths just like all...
What's it like here? Should I be afraid?
Not really. But you know what it's like. Humans here, Praggers there, all hot-blooded and all hating each other.
Is there anything I should...
Your mouth, mostly. You know what you like. If you give the game away, they get up to a lot. Although
what?
there's a rumor going round the soldiers that there's a spy here. At first, I was worried they were talking about me. But it seems not. Be careful.
That's all I need to know.
Fair enough.
Get out of the wood. Though I have to admit, you've scrubbed up nicely.
As long as...
Actually, there is something you could
Oh,
do
for
to
God's
repay me.
sake.
But that can wait. Enlist for service first, soldier.
Alright. Wonder who the spy is.
Good to see you, friend.
How can I help you?
I mean, it could be me, for all that we know. Just anyone that I can talk to. Yeah, still need to buy another torch. Or at least find one somewhere.
And a time before that. And now I ain't no material to forge anything for you.
How dare you speak to me like that, you louse? You've forgotten who's in charge here. I know full well you rob our soldiers here. You get them to pay for repairs you never do.
But that's not true.
Then you're a right idiot, and I'm not surprised you don't have a groschen. You'll make me new horseshoes, or I'll deal with you.
I'll talk to you. Why the fuck can't I find anyone to talk to?
Greetings.
No one at all. God, the dude's down here now.
My respects.
He's going to the bathhouse, isn't he?
I'm sorry. Good day to you.
Are you the one they call Crow?
I'm only Crow to good friends, or strangers who want to punch in the gob. Which group do you belong to?
Well, neither, I reckon. But I hope that'll change. I want to join your regiment.
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. I've had fellas pestering me ever since Radovan let slip that we get double the pay. Go and ask Lord Borumlaka, I mean. He's been taking on all kinds of mercenaries. You'll fit in better with his rabble.
Oh, that'd be a waste of my talents.
Oh, really? How's that?
I could spy
We'll try
for
that.
you. I know how to get into all kinds of places without being seen.
That sounds pretty useful, true enough. But we don't do espionage. There's other people in the camp for that.
Well, that's a shame.
I'm a blacksmith. That's useful, isn't it? You're bound to need stuff hammered straight or sharpened all the time.
Aye, we need that. God.
I fought in the tournament put on by the Kuttenberg City Council.
We're a long way
Ugh, damn it, is that still...
for you to... You're a bit pushy for my life.
All right. I'm interested in those devilish weapons you have. One good shot can cut down a whole charge of heavy cavalry, I've heard.
That's going a bit far. But its shots are deadly, that's true.
I'd love to learn how to operate something like that. Please. Just give me a chance.
All right. We lost a couple of men recently in any case. You know what? I'll go and see Kat, so...
Fair enough.
Who the fuck are you?
My name's Henry, sir. And I want to enlist.
So you turn up and expect us to drop to our knees in awe?
Crow, why did you let this fucker in?
I thought you might want to take a look at him. It's hard to believe when he never shuts up, but he said he's good at creeping about unnoticed. Someone like that could come in useful.
Well, if that's true, but we'll have to try you out first in any case. I have this issue.
Ah, you're not going on about that stupid charter again, are you? How many more men will you send to find it?
As many as it takes. Don't tell me you're not fed up with being stuck here. So, this is your test, Henry. Either you come back as one of us, or you don't come back at all. What do you say?
Well, that depends. The harder the work, the higher the price.
Christ, he'll fit right in. He hasn't lifted a finger yet, and he already wants his pay.
If he helps us get out of here, he can have mine as well.
Listen up, Ben. Some of our men have gone missing. 7 of them. And with them a wagon with horses, to be precise. They had a very important cargo they were supposed to take to Sedlitz, but they never arrived there.
It seems they were last seen somewhere between
And that's why they haven't left yet.
Rapstein. But that was ages ago. Christ knows where they might be now.
Hang on, why would they go past Miskovitz? That's not on the way to Sedlitz.
That's what I don't understand. But you can ask them if you find them.
Do you think someone ambushed them?
It's possible.
I don't give a shit what happened to them. They could have been eaten by squirrels. There's a very...
What if there's more?
Nothing. If there's...
And what should I do when I...
What do you think?
What, take that?
Do you...
All right.
All right.
Wait, Mishak.
And you're only...
Mishak was... He's been in the... That's about it, then. Try not to get your...
Yeah, how hard can it be? Ooh, I'm in the top camp.
So this is where you're hiding the cannon. Well, not for much longer. You're gonna lose it as soon as you hit the road for Sedlitz.
Fuck, I could just set it alight right now, though. Fuck's sake. Set it alight, it'd go up. It'd probably take half the camp out with them. Damn it, I was hoping there was going to be something to steal.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Not doing anything wrong. We're just... Oh, shit. I was kind of hoping I could steal from him.
Sent me.
Yes.
But I need to talk.
Then, when he was brought here, he was mumbling about some wagon on a place called Lotta. But then he passed out and did not awake.
Isn't there anything we can do? What if we brew something with mint? That wakes me up like nothing else.
That is not... One can make a decoction from Varelian and mint, which is called cockerel potion. But it must be very strong.
Hold on.
And is it a strong...
We'll see.
Very well, Frank.
Okay. I mostly just want his torch. Hopefully, he's not going to realise I'm using a stolen fucking torch. Oh, and now he's not carrying a torch at all. I literally stole it from his hand.
All right. We'll see if I brewed it properly.
Whoa. What's happening? Where am I?
That doesn't matter now, Mishek. But I need to speak to you urgently.
Who are you?
No, we don't have time for introductions. I need to know what happened to you and the others you went to Sedlets with.
Oh, that. What do you want to know?
The document you were carrying, where is it? Who did this to you?
Ambushed? No, it was them. They attacked me, but I managed.
So they deserted.
What actually happened?
We were riding to set. We were taking some gifts or something. A couple of crates with Scarel in front, so they jumped me.
I need to know.
Listen,
The brew is where...
I
No, you're not...
rest.
Awesome. Okay. We might as well head straight here. Screw it. Hopefully we don't get ambushed along the way. Good. Can't bother to fight wolves. Don't like wolves. Nice and easy. Uh.
A wagon in the Prague colours. This must be the missing soldiers. I reckon they won't be too pleased to see me. I have to find the painted chest with the charter, and then make myself scarce.
Right, well, that wasn't too hard, was it? Guessing it must be inside now. Because they obviously haven't made it easy for me.
What?
So your fists aren't good enough, eh?
You want to fight?
Okay. That was a bit bad that I got hit a couple of times, but just seemed to swing and not do anything to him. I mean, I do need some more torches. Ooh. That looks fun. Like all of their goddamn armor as well. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Nothing else especially good there. Oh. I suppose I was supposed to be going in the sneaky way. Ooh, another raven's beak. They are quite heavy, so no, I'm not going to carry more than one of those. Nothing amazing in the chests. We do need to fix all our gear again. It's all covered in blood again. Right. Now we actually have a raven's beak, we can chuck that on there. And be fully weaponed up again. I'm really not liked in Melishov. Oh yeah, it's because it's Sigismund's place. Good, not getting stopped anywhere. Well, at least I can say all the guys were deserters, so what was I supposed to do?
I'm always glad.
Maybe I'll swap over the torch. Am I still using the stolen torch? Oh, it's not marked as stolen anymore. Good. I just expect to get searched for stolen stuff while I'm running around the camp.
You know it is forbidden for me.
I need a place to...
Sakura, you're right. You know what? Go down from here to the... But don't go that far, because just beyond the gate on... That one's free. So...
Cool.
There's a couple...
That's good.
Shouldn't I get away?
If you'd have come from Prague with us, you might. But you just joined up. You shouldn't have joined the army if you don't have anything...
Oh.
For a glorious army, we seem to spend a lot of time sitting on our arses.
Soldiering is mostly sitting, but if you're bored, that's more like...
I heard you were recently in a battle at some fortress. Nebukov, was it?
You heard right. But you won't hear any tales of glorious adventure about it, I'm afraid. A band of footpads was holed up there, so we kicked them out on their arses. No wall can withstand a cannon like our finger of God, you know? It's not like how we used to conquer.
Could I see the cannon?
You will when the time's right, don't worry.
Who should I ask about my pay?
You haven't even gone. You'll get your pay in sedlets from the king himself. But first you have to fucking earn it.
Fair enough.
I've come about that...
Have you got it?
Yes.
By Christ, Henry. All them men and the soldiers who were taking it to sedlets, did you find them as well?
Yep. Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlets. They deserted, and were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsons.
I took care of them. They got what they...
Well, well, he might look like a stripling, but that's your mission accomplished then. Here, take... And you know what? I think you should get paid right now. And
so we can move out from the camp at last?
Nice.
First things first. You know the first thing he gets... Musa, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the Horsons.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlets?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry. Drink.
As you command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Praggers. At last, I don't have to drink alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion, see?
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful. And much more sinful than beneficial. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body. But you have replaced them all with alcohol.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble. For Allah created them thus. I'm just admiring his work.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that. All the more reason I don't understand why you don't drink and play dice.
I simply do not want to.
But I fucking do. So come on, Henry. You'll play with me at least.
Oh.
Nah, why not?
That's the spirit.
Careful, friend. Winning money of the captain is never a...
Well, I ain't about to lose. There's all 3 of those. Probably that's my best setup right now.
I hope Lady
Maybe luck will be on my side.
Fuck yeah.
Someone's growing well.
Oh, we've actually already won.
Mother of...
Shit! How could I have lost?
Because you never rolled.
Glory to the victors, honor to the defeated. You'll get me back next time, sir.
You bet I will. And now for a drink.
Holy, how long are we drinking for? It's like 12 hours plus of drinking.
And so St. George hops on his white steed and he rides to the lake where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur, it's wafting from it. And so he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
What's going on?
This is Chatan. He leads the Cumans.
He has been stabbed. Tuts Bazeni, kitchen Alto West.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Someone, please explain to me. What the fuck is going on here?
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly. He's in plain sight here.
Quick, before it's too late.
I'll help you with him. You two, go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it?
All right. Things are going on.
Your orders, Lord of Burblaka.
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck-up.
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have to do something.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go to...
Right now? What good can you do there?
Do what I said, and don't concern yourself with me.
Fine. Got it. So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. I'd like to hear any
The most important thing is to keep this hushed up. Things will really go to...
It's true. Doesn't take much to get that Cuman rabble's blood up. I don't want to end up in a goulash. We're gonna have to sort this out. Being a commander here is a right pain in the arse. Soldiering was different in my day. Nobody would have dared stab an officer right in the camp.
Oh, lovely. He's not much use right now.
You know what, soldier? I'm gonna go and take care of something in my tent for a while. And you take a torch and search this place.
What am I supposed to be looking for?
I don't know. Anything. Have a look around. Check Chertan's tent. Maybe you'll find some clues. Maybe you'll find...
And lo and behold, where might this trail of blood lead to? Well, well. So the watchmen were boozing instead of watching. And the lock looks scratched. Maybe someone tried to get inside without a key. Was someone trying to steal something? Or perhaps I'm not the only one who's looking to make mischief here. Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get Cats to move it out of the camp somehow. Oh, there's powder all over the place. One spark and the whole store will be blown sky high. Are the soldiers really so lax? Or could there be more to it than that?
Yeah.
Someone washed off some blood here. So this is where Chertan lives. What could it be from?
They didn't have much stuff on him. Flick through that quickly. I don't know how I've got so much stuff that I haven't delivered.
So Grozov owes Chertan money. Sakra.
Okay.
Right. I've searched the whole place.
Did you find anything?
I found out there's a lot of blood in a tub by the stables, for instance. And I found some wine in the tower at the back. Most likely the guards were boozing on duty. But you know what's even more important? I found a document in Chertan's tent that says Grozov owes him a lot of money.
First of all, you can read? I didn't expect that. Second, and more importantly, don't tell anyone, all right? Grozov might think we suspect him of something, and we certainly don't. Not until we find more evidence, at least. let's hope Chertan can tell us something. Come on, let's go and see if Moosa's done with him yet.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Chertan croaked.
What? Moosa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's what I'd like to know. Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
Chetan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. Sir Grozav is right about that. But he could not be more wrong about the rest.
How dare you, you foreign dog!
Calm down, sir. Go on, Moosa.
When Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. But he survived. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
He was stabbed.
I bet it was the wine that killed it. There's lots of poisons you could add to it, and nobody would notice. Well, until it's too late, of course.
You are probably right, my friend.
How come you even have wine here? You keep saying you're not allowed to drink.
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain and for certain complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country, but I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well, but drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
That's enough. Keep an eye.
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened here, but Moosa is definitely innocent. Chertan was stabbed first, wasn't he? And Moosa was with me in my tent when that happened.
So, he's in league with someone else?
With one of the half-wits here? I doubt that.
Are you sure you're not trying to cover for him?
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very well you and that foreigner are best pals.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you.
There's no way Moosa is to blame. Even if he wanted to...
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about this matter?
You can be glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir. Give me some time, and I will bring to you the real murderer. We won't leave this place until we clear this up. You have my word.
What? But sir, you said we were going to move out first thing in the morning.
Things have changed a bit since then, or haven't you noticed? Not even a
Shit.
handcart carrying dung will leave the camp till I give the order.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile. Are you yanking my pizzle?
But sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone until the royal justiciar... He'll do. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs. If word gets out that Chertan's been done in, things will get pretty hot around here for all of us.
Where do you think you're going, Henry? Stay here and talk. What do you say to all this?
Well, sir, I may not understand what all this is about, but I think we should help Moosa somehow.
All
I'm
right.
glad we see eye to eye on this.
Well, what are we going to do then?
That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know about that? I'm not the royal justiciar.
What is this royal justiciar?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law's enforced in this land. His people catch and try all sorts of counterfeiters, rebels, aye, murderers too. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Steber of Steversitz in charge of this kind of thing. And if that's true, and Gorzov brings him here, we're all in the shit.
Okay.
Who is this Stibor of Stebersitz?
A real big cheese, lad. He owns half of Upper Hungary. And you don't get that kind of wealth by being kind-hearted. Trust me.
You really don't have any idea what to do next?
How could I? We should probably talk to Musa. Find out exactly what happened.
But Grozov has him under guard.
And there's no way I can get to him. Everyone but you.
Me?
Who else? I need help.
Yes, it's always me.
Well, I know one of the bathhouse wenches. Maybe she could distract the guard while I slip past and talk to Musa.
That's not a bad idea. If you can talk her into, off you go then.
How much time do...
2 days at most, I'd say. And Henry.
That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do.
We'll definitely take these. And as many of these as we can carry.
That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do.
What have we got in here?
Hey? I heard something. Did I imagine it? Stop, you bastard!
Oh.
But I'm Musa's assistant, and I need his advice.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Huh.
That's what I'd like to know. That you...
Don't ask me.
It's always...
Wouldn't
Well,
you
we'll
rather
try
go
that.
and have an ale? You won't miss anything here.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. That Moore can look after himself.
Well, that was goddamn easy, wasn't it?
There must be some clues here somewhere.
Henry?
Ah, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it. We have to clear your name somehow.
I truly appreciate that. But Tinja Sireye, Mene Mene Sireye.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth has many twists and turns.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't... What happened when you brought Chertan to the infirmary?
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table. Crow went. Then I gave him some wine to drink. And he soon after.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borumlaka arrived.
Did Chertan say anything before he died?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought. He was coughing so much that I could not understand anything.
What about that wine? Could I take a look at it?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger before you arrived, so that I could not poison anyone else, he said.
He poured it away? When it could have helped us?
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink, even vinegar. It smelled and looked the same, as always. Except perhaps it was a little more cloudy.
Where was the wine from?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. Catherine, I think she's called.
Catherine?
Absolutely.
Oh, fuck's sake.
But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. Chertan was not the first person I gave the wine to today. The wine must have been poisoned here.
All right.
I have done the best thing if we discover.
How can we identify the poison then?
That is not hard. I examine the dead body, I find the symptoms of the poison, and I compare them with known effects of poisons. That is...
And could I help you? I may not be as learned as you, but I do know how much herb Paris to put in a potion to make someone...
Excellent, my friend. The first thing to do is to go to Chetan. You must remember in the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my almanac. You can read.
Aye.
Excellent. The chest is...
Oh, God.
You have a whole book just about poisons?
I bought it on my way, but please.
Right. Who do you think?
I have... Who do you think? It might seem most of the...
I heard so...
I have heard the same. And did you know...
Well?
And I would... And because it's someone...
Well...
I am very grateful.
Okay.
What if we forgot about finding the murderer? You'd be long gone before Gross...
Thank you for the offer. But look at me. And even if I...
Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to the body. Longbook.
Right. I've learned something about poisons. Now I should examine Chertan's body.
There's something else in here? No.
Alright. Holy Mary, Mother of God, don't let me miss anything. And forgive me for what I'm doing to this.
I'm going to have to be back in a second. Because I need the toilet and I don't want to do all this bit, go to the toilet and then completely forget what I was doing. So, be right back. Right. Oh, I'm back. But give me a minute just to catch up on something. Right, headphones. Turned the air conditioner off because it was getting on my nerves, and now it's really warm in here. See what my GPU's actually doing. Is it killing itself? CPU, yeah, sitting at 50. Right, fine with that. GPU. Alright, I might have to take this apart and take it apart and put some PTM 7950 on that at some point.
Unfortunate wretch. He looks a bit ruddy. But is that from the poison? Or was he just drunk? Ah, what a stench. He coughed up some blood, all right. But he also threw... Ah. That's a nasty wound. I almost feel sorry for Cherton. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside? Several stab wounds in the belly, all close together, and very... The murderer definitely knew what he was doing. Though that hardly narrows down the field in an army camp.
Yes, it does. I need to do that, don't I?
He looks horribly rigid and contorted. Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. And what's this here? Something that looks like warts. But did the poison cause them? Or was he a filthy pig and always had...
Hmm.
Complete... Oh, Christ, what a... I've heard it happens to the dead, but that... But why would someone... Almost everything is covered in blood. I can't see anything ripped or sliced off. Whoever killed him, it doesn't look like...
Fair enough.
He shot him. Warts or lesions, as red as a poppy. I mustn't forget it.
Right.
A knight held captive here died recently. Peter of
Ah, yes, but if they'd let me treat him.
What was wrong?
I only saw him very briefly. He was pale. His eyes...
So it really...
Well,
Are you certain that knight could still be helped?
only Allah. I can listen. But who am I? I do have...
Did they forbid you?
No, not direct.
But there hasn't been a...
Exactly.
Thank you.
Oh God, I'm supposed to read the bloody book, aren't I? Okay. Skin red and blisters. The bowels painfully empty at both ends. Nails break. Kiss of death. That'll be the one.
I read
What do you mean?
the potion is called Kiss of Death.
This name means nothing to me. I suppose I did not get that far in the book. But if you think the symptoms are the same, I will believe you. Are you sure it was that poison? Were there not more in the book?
Absolutely certain. The murderer couldn't have used anything else.
All right. I have no choice but to believe you. Now, we can only hope that the murderer has not had time to get rid of the evidence.
I better start searching fast, hadn't I? You said that the suspects are Grozav, Crow, and the 2 guards. This won't take long.
Wait a moment. There is something I must tell you.
Of course. Go on.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Were it not for your investigation, I probably would not be standing here. But I cannot stop thinking about how brilliantly you dealt with Mishek. Why would someone with your abilities want to enlist? I do not suspect you of Teretan's murder, of course. Do not worry. It is all strange, though. People have just been sitting around for months here. And all of a sudden you turn up, and everything is turned upside down.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Tell me the truth, my friend. Who are you? Really?
I don't know what you're talking about. Is this some kind of loyalty test or something? I'm just doing what I'm told to do. Is there something wrong with that?
I have more important things to do than to try to trick you. I am asking you sincerely, as a friend. Who are you?
All right. I'll try to trust you. Maybe I'm not King Sigismund's most ardent supporter.
I knew it! I could tell straight away that you were cleverer than others in this camp.
You're pleased? Aren't you a courtier of his?
It was not my first choice. Or do you think I long to spend half my life in some dirty tent?
How did you come to be in Sigismund's court?
That is a long story. I once served Sultan Bayezid. Although the Osmans are not that welcoming to my people, the Sultan at the time received envoys from all over the world, so I was useful. But soon after, we found ourselves at war with Timur and his Golden Horde. Luckily, that is, luckily for me, it was around then that Sigismund's messenger came to see the Sultan. And I managed to persuade the Sultan to send me to Hungary as a goodwill gesture. I am sure you understand that I did not want to wait for Timur's savages to cut my head off. But let us just say that King Sigismund did not show me the respect my position is worthy of. Instead of making me his counselor and physician, he sent me here.
Well, you could go elsewhere if you don't like it here. I know a few people who would value someone like you.
I am grateful to you, my friend. But I must refuse. I have had many experiences in life and come out of them alive. And do you know why? Because I am a total coward. And not just that, I am duly proud of it. I would be very happy to get away from here, and perhaps even return home, but only when I am sure I will survive the journey. So I think it will be best if we each go our own way.
You know nothing.
In this
Fair
conversation,
I better go and search.
good luck.
All right.
He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozav's fallen on hard times. Grozav doesn't strike me as a keen reader. How could anyone drink all this? At least he hasn't had to sell his armor to buy booze yet.
Is that all I'm supposed to find here?
Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion. But Chertam was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he?
All right. I'll try and get this done while it's still dark.
Oak. And dry as a bone. The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Where the hell did a common soldier get so much money? Something stinks here.
Yeah, it does. I'm going to say it's crow.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Is that blood? No, piss. Ugh, filthy pig. What is this strange letter? Nothing good, I'm sure.
All right. And nothing else.
Nails. Is Crow planning on building a...
I want to have a look at the Book of Poison again.
But they're covered in some kind of dirt. Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death.
Yeah, pleasant aroma. I'm pretty sure it's him now.
doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to. Just a broom. Ugh, stinks of vomit.
All right. I think I know who it is.
For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies. Weaving something like that must have been one hell of a job. I wouldn't mind a piece of that. There's nothing here. Moves to...
Alright, well I know who it is now. But what do we have to do? Wait around 2 days now. Great. Ooh, we have a chest that I can drop stuff in, finally. Anything else that I want to drop for now? Need 2 of those, don't I? So I want to keep 1. Perfect. Yeah, that'll do. We have a book to read. Wonderful. Drinking 25. Sleep for a bit. Oh. Wait, what? Okay. I know who did it. It's just whether we can save Musa now.
Right. I found out all I could. I reckon I'm as ready for the trial as I...
My word, you're bristling. In the meantime...
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
True.
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Musa is innocent.
Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Let him speak, then. Tell me, lad.
Sir, people don't murder each other for no reason. They murder mostly for revenge or profit. And Musa had no motive. You can ask everyone in the camp. Musa never had any quarrel with Chertan.
But if it wasn't Musa, who?
Chertan was killed by our corporal, Stephen, known as Crow.
What? Me? Fucking hell, Henry.
Crow? That one with the
Crow?
mustache?
That's right,
Yes.
sir. He's Katz's right-hand man. I bet they're both mixed up in it.
Nobody asked for your opinion, but I am eager to hear yours, lad. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your reckoning?
Crow tried to break into the store to steal powder, but Chertan caught him in the act. A fight broke out, and that's how it ended.
What nonsense! Where?
There was powder scattered all over the storeroom floor. Crow scattered the powder, but then he had to flee.
Anyone could have done that. Is that the best you can do?
Stop all the— Listening to peasants like you two is painful. So what happened next? You carried Chertan to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir Musa?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to stitch his wound.
It seems someone...
Crow definitely poisoned the wine. Maybe Musa turned his back, and at that moment, he poured it into the goblet.
It is not impossible. I had to go and get clean bandages and water to wash the wounds.
You're not going to take this seriously, are you? Ha! Even if that happened to be true.
You brewed it yourself. I found rosewater, nails, and oak bark in your tent. Stuff used to brew a poison called Kiss of Death. And that's exactly what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
You fucker! I don't have any of those things!
That's enough! I've heard all I need to know. Cats, I hereby
doesn't,
convict
they
that
were all
corporal
there.
of yours for murder.
What?
Zagrosov,
Leave me alone!
don't make this harder than...
You whoresons! Just try and catch me! Now you're gonna get it! Ah! Ah!
What the?
Calm down! I surrender!
Out of it.
Oh, to me! Get him from behind!
Fuck you, blood! Yeah.
Well, Lord Stieberitz, I'd...
Oh. And we've lost
My
some.
head will remain on my
Oh,
shoulders.
there we go.
That is the main.
You needn't have been afraid of that. Your sort.
I wouldn't laugh so much if I were you. You aren't up to running...
What? I didn't do anything.
Exactly. And look where your inaction brought us.
You can't do that.
Indeed, I will live in the royal tent. I'm sure cats will be happy to see you.
It's all yours. We won't be staying much longer.
As you command, sir.
Then I do command, soldier.
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need...
All right, but hurry.
No need to worry. Just because
I mean, if it wasn't Crow, I have no idea who the hell it could have been, because... Yeah, it seems pretty obvious it was Crow, unless someone planted 1,000 groschen in his chest.
Good people, how you'll learn that the church is rotten.
Greetings.
Well?
Oh, I hate it when... Instead of burying that fucking hag alive, they gave her house arrest somewhere in the countryside because they said her soul is ill. Oh!
Well,
And how can you be so sure? What if it overwhelms...
I'm sure they'll hide the knife from her and lock the women up at...
Damn it, Henry, don't be a
Good day.
Now she's maybe got away.
For eternity. What would you say if I...
But that's different. That help.
But what if she...
I wouldn't worry.
Yeah.
It's not...
Go on.
Good to see you.
You said you need...
I do. Someone's been... I haven't actually seen anyone, but I even...
What did you hear?
The other night, I was woken up by a man's voice.
Long and I'll be hunched over like my granny.
Do you think someone's found out who you are?
Judging by the mumbling,
Yeah.
I reckon this is about something else entirely. But you never know what a creep like him might notice. I'd feel a lot better if you could get rid of him.
Has anything else strange happened?
Alright.
No. Except maybe.
A shoe?
That's just what's so... If both went missing, I just think someone stole them. But one? Yuck.
Did you understand what...
Not a...
What did it sound like?
Hungarian.
Yeah.
When did all this...
About 2 days ago. I haven't slept. What do you plan?
Greetings.
Well, if he really did steal your
That's not a bad idea.
you've got the other shit. You can't walk around with one.
It's not
I could lure him out of the camp and slit his throat.
I could manage that myself. Give him a fright. Beat him up.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's nice now.
Sit and bark. Search.
This is going to be something that's sitting in my bloody thing for ages. And I'm going to see it and be like, why the hell do I have one of Catherine's shoes? Come on, Matt.
Good people, how you'll learn that the church is rotten. Hear what Master Jan Hus of Prague teaches us. Priests wallow in gold, while their falsehoods...
Jesus. How far have we got? Well, I wonder how far we got to go, but...
Can that be right?
Probably got to go quite a long way, because the baths are at the arse end of the camp.
What is it, boy? Is this where the shoe thief lives?
Do.
That's Catherine's. So this is...
Yeah.
So it's you. You're the human that keeps bothering the black-haired bath wench. You'll leave her alone. Got it?
Me Vaughn.
What are you on about? You bathhouse. Das bad. Washing. Bathhouse wench.
Oh dear.
You and the bathhouse girl? No. You go away. Leave her alone. Otherwise, bang bang. No more balls. Bruises. You understand that, don't you? Fight.
Bassza meg, ember, nyugodj meg! Bad girl alone, értem?
You look like you understand. See how easily we can...
Alright. Let's help Catherine out, anyway.
How you'll learn that the church is rotten.
Not that she'll be here much longer, anyway.
I found the human who was stalking you. He's called Chakan. And I reckon you won't have any more trouble from him.
Oh, thank God. How did you convince him to stop?
I just told him a woman like you wouldn't waste her time with someone like him.
And he understood? Have you learnt Cuman? Or did you explain it with your fists? And what about my shoes?
Here they are. Both of them.
Thank God for that. I was afraid I'd have to steal someone else's. And Henry?
What?
Thank you. You're a good man. I owe you one.
Hang on a minute. Right.
It's happening. The Pragers are leaving for Sedlitz.
At last, I won't have to wash the Cuman's asses anymore.
Tell Zizka everything, so they're ready for the ambush.
I will. But be careful once it all starts. I wouldn't want Dry Devil blowing your brains out by mistake.
Right. Cats. Oh shit, this way. This away. Actually, I am pretty much going to call it here. It's getting rather warm up in this room. And yeah, I don't really. It's starting to make me feel a bit worse. A bit more headachy and whatever, so I am going to call it here. It's only been 2.5 hours. But we are another chunk of the way through the final quest. Well, not the final quest. The main story. So hopefully on Tuesday, next stream, we will be leaving and getting ambushed. And then I can show my true colours and we can run away with the Finger of God or whatever it was called. But that's it.